Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden. Last time, we got a new companion. We've got a human male here, named... what's your name again? I forget. It doesn't matter. I found a second human, but I can only have 2 people in my party at a time, so I had to swap one of them out. So it's Dux, Borman, and this human here. And I guess we're making our way towards the next plot point, still trying to find Hammond. But I figured we could check out this place. It's not along the way, but it's an old pizzeria called Pizza and Falafels or something like that. And I was here earlier, scavenging around, picking up every little bit of scrap I could. And there was a couple of enemies here that I ignored because I didn't think I could handle them. But now that we have this new human with his mind-reading and mind-controlling ability and a bunch of upgraded weapons, I think we might be able to do some damage around here. There's a shaman level 20, 16 points of health here. I think between the 3 of us, we can take him out silently. It's worth a shot, so we're going to try it now. Dux uses his crossbow.
Gotcha.
Critical hit. Does over half the damage to him. And now silenced pistol, which I've given to Magnus the human. I guess I could get a little closer just to make sure I don't miss. Missing would be a terrible, terrible thing.
Don't get stupid.
1 point of health left. Luckily, Borman has his silenced weapon as well. Shaman's down.
Enough.
You did good.
I was worried this might be difficult, but now that we've got everything,
Regroup.
got us all upgraded, I think it's not going to be too much of a problem. There's the tank. That's the tank I'm worried about. Let's take out all the other enemies in the area before we take out the tank and the hunter next to him. Borman's going to walk right up to this guy. Hey, he noticed me, sneaking right up behind him. Shoot him with the pistol. Shoot him with the crossbow. Critical hit. Hunter's down.
You finally figured out how to use that thing?
All these scenarios that were giving me so much trouble have suddenly become so much easier now that we have a 3rd silenced weapon. Yeah, a police bot enforcer. Ooh, gotta watch out for that. So it's just one police bot enforcer by himself. I don't even know if he's on the same team as those 2 other guys, but this police bot enforcer has 26 points of health. Oh, and he's got a friend, a second police bot. No, I don't think the 2 of us, I don't think the 3 of us can take out even one of those guys in one turn, let alone 2 of them. Borman might be able to knock one over and we can wail on him for a while, but those 2 points of armor, that's going to make it too difficult, I think. So we'll try and take out these 2 guys next. We'll see if attacking these 2 guys awakens the other robots. We'll see. Puppeteer, take over an enemy unit for only 1 turn, really? That's too bad. We'll try the tank. And now we have taken over the tank's body. He's temporarily in our command. And we can shoot the hunter here, right? There we go.
Bingo. Good stuff.
And now... Oh, okay, apparently the enemy gets his turn back. Got it! Thought maybe I'd have control of it for the rest of his turn, but apparently not. Well, Dux, swap over to your weapon. And shoot this guy for probably 4 points of damage. You can pin him in place. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. I missed. Well, Borman, time to try out your new shotgun and your ability, Twitch Shot, which, less chance to hit, but you can fire twice, so do that.
Hurt, don't it?
That's a fair amount of damage. Magnus is knocked down. Magnus keeps being knocked down, so can't use him again. I have to kill 3 more times before I can use Twitch Shot. Why don't we hog rush him? Knocked myself over? Okay, got it. Can't knock over tanks. Good information to know. I guess you could try out the moth wings, fly up in the air. Give yourself the high ground advantage.
Now it's getting fun.
4 points of damage. And Dux has decided he doesn't want to fly for any longer. Got it. Knocking over Magnus. Keep blasting him. It's fine. I don't care. Focus on him. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to keep on shooting you with Dux and Borman here.
That had to hurt.
He's on fire now thanks to the Rambino. Blasting him with a shotgun. Still caught on fire. Magnus is still taking it. Magnus is doing okay. Foreman. That's a chunk of damage. And now ducks. Tank is down.
Now that was a good kill.
So, that's good. Combat's over. Everyone's back to full health. Reloaded all our weapons. There we go. It's kind of hoping that ability, the puppeteer ability, would be a bit stronger. It's not bad, terribly, but it's not as game-breakingly overpowered as I thought it might be. Opening chest. We get any good loot in here, maybe? Pipe gun. That's the opposite of good loot. There we go. I'm just gonna walk past these two guys. They've got a decent chunk of armor. I guess I could try... Nah, it's not an organic enemy. I can't puppeteer any of them. So taking on the two of them is ill-advised. Yeah, those are two enemies that are gonna have to be saved for another time. If that's as much as we can do at Isa and Farrow, the pizzeria, and the Rot Warren is still pretty high level, we can go back to the Scraplands or the Iron Serpent. Making our way to the plot probably requires us to go through this area that I couldn't get through earlier. The new human that we have might be able to open that up for us. I'm not sure. I'm not certain, but we'll go to Scrapland, start making our way down. I don't think there's anybody else we can take out here, but we'll try it. We might be able to take out all of his allies and then take out the tank. Might be a pretty good idea. Hunter, 24 points of health. That Hunter also has a decent chunk of health. We can probably take it. And that's right, Chief Deadfinger. Lots of enemies here. Lots of enemies going to be difficult to deal with.
I can faintly see the letters. T-O-R-C-H. Torch! But it's a pretty crappy torch, as it's not giving as much light as my flashlight, and it's too heavy.
Ammon had a similar device in his workshop. He said it was used to attach metal objects to one another.
Thanks for the input, new human. That's a medbot level 20. Before I engage in combat on any of these guys, I'll probably get on top of the roof so I have natural high ground advantage, and I'll let them come to me. Then we can try taking these guys out in an all-out war, because that's what it's going to devolve into. I'm not going to be able to do enough damage in one turn. This is probably going to end up with me resetting the game, but we'll try it. We'll try an all-out assault and see if we're strong enough to deal with it yet. Borman, yeah, I might as well just swap over to my stronger weapon because this ain't gonna be silent, not in the slightest. It did some damage, not enough.
Yeah.
Critical hit from ducks? Yeah, human might be able to finish him off then. Nice. That was critical hit too.
Possible injury detected.
Let's see what they throw at me now.
Approach vendor.
Here comes the tank, destroying that. You go ahead and overwatch. I'm not planning to move. Not anytime soon. Chief Deadfinger. Oh. Yeah, you can't really see me from down there.
Don't step into the light. I'm on my way.
And the medbot's gonna come. Yeah, we gotta put that. Yeah, put him down now.
In no time.
Another one.
Borman has the ability to disable him, doesn't he? The boomstick? Not really. Mimir? Mimir, that'll do 3 points of damage. Or I can try and do 5 points of damage. Or I can try and EMP him. I think it's worth it for the additional chance to EMP, because we're not going to kill him this turn, but I might be able to disable him. Yeah. Yes, he's been disabled. Nice. Ducks.
Hi there.
It's a nice follow-up there. Let's see what they do now. Chief Deadfinger and the tank keep trying to take shots on... Okay, now the tank's coming up here. That's not good. It charges right into Borman. Great. And I got shot through the roof, apparently. Okay, it's fine. That guy needs to be taken out. But I can mind control the tank. Is that a 50% chance to do that? I got him. Doesn't matter, I got him. I need you to jump down. Yeah, jump down here and engage with Chief Deadfinger. See, special ability, you can hog rush. Can I have you do that? Nah, he's too far, out of reach. But, let's see, do you have any... He's got one hand grenade. Or you can try and shoot at this guy. Why don't you use your grenade on him? That way you won't have the ability to use it on me. Deplete your resources. There we go. And shoot the medbot again.
Whoa!
Still disabled for this turn. Borman can't attack because he got knocked over. Tank got shot at. Love that. Can shoot the medbot. Finish him off. Is Borman back up now? No, looks like Borman is still down. He's not dead. No, he's just knocked unconscious right now. Magnus is still controlling that tank. I don't know if he can do anything else. I'm surprised that tank is still in my thrall, but I'm not going to complain about it.
I got taste to pay.
Didn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's pretty funny. And the hunter is going to focus fire on the tank, maybe? Yeah. Anything I can do to get the tank damaged before I have to lay into him is probably best. And can I pin him? I'd like to be able to pin him so he can't come near me, so can we try that?
Bingo.
Miss. Great. He is knee shot, though, so I guess he can't come near us. Borman took a little bit of damage during the enemy's turn, but we're going to keep laying into the tank. Probably important. 7 points of damage is a solid hit. Then we got to move Borman into cover, because he doesn't need to be exposed right now. Put the needle pistol away. We don't need you to do that. We could use, yeah, the boomstick. That'll work. We're not going to be able to take out the tank this turn, I don't think, but we can deal some decent damage to it.
Take the swine! No sweat! Honest.
Chief is back up.
Stalkers.
Borman took a solid hit. Gonna have to heal him if he doesn't die. Hunter's on fire.
Kill the stalkers.
Point of damage to ducks, not bad. Borman's down. Borman is down. We can probably still save him.
Oh, let the ancient
We probably should go save him, yeah. First things first, we gotta take this tank out. He's already so low. Oh, excellent.
Got
One
that
shot.
redhead. Nice.
Nice critical hit there.
How's that feel?
Also, he's on fire and taking damage right now, so we'll just focus him down. Chief Deadfinger gets a turn.
stalkers.
Hits Borman, sets him on fire, too. It's a good thing I used a medkit to actually...
You good.
God, come on, don't knock him down now. Borman's got 3 points of health. Have to use another medkit on it. I guess I got a surplus, it's fine. Murders him dead.
I hated that asshole.
I can understand why. He did almost kill you. And now Magnus, reload a little bit. And now we all gotta focus down Chief Deadfinger.
Knock.
And down he goes.
Bullseye. You did good.
And I believe this area is now clear. Everybody can regroup. We'll salvage what we can, and we'll move on. So that was a pretty tough battle, but it's a battle we were able to actually win. So I'm glad. I'm glad we can actually participate in fights now. We don't have to only stealth kill enemies. We've upgraded our weaponry enough, found enough scrap, and upgraded our mutations enough that it's no longer impossible to do combat. That makes me happy. And now we'll make our way down to the Iron Serpent, and I think from there we'll go south, and that'll take us towards Hammond. Haven't been here yet. That's probably going to take us towards Hammond, yep. So now we're in the Metal Fields. Looks like a derelict train here. Maybe some tracks broke apart. Definitely some scrap to pick up. So I'm going to take a few minutes to quietly walk around and pick up some scrap. We might be able to take out the police bots. We might be strong enough, but we can't use the puppeteer ability on them. And if there's more than one, it's going to be a tough fight. We're going to try and avoid it for now. Oh, hello. Not hostile.
Thanks for the help. Not that I needed help, I was just getting my second wind, you know, but... I admire your fighting skills. You need skills like that in the zone. Especially against out-of-control machines that want to quarantine you. Whatever that means.
Hey, we're some straight-up machine-killing freaks. That's how we roll. What's your name, lady?
The name's Farrow. Don't ask me where I got it from. I don't quite know, really. I was raised in a settlement. Thought it was the only settlement left on the whole wide world. But meeting you lot makes me feel a bit more, well, hopeful. Who are you? What are you doing out here?
We're stalkers from the Ark. We're headed south to rescue our friend from some lunatics called the Nova Sect. Heard of them?
You're asking me if I've heard of the Nova Sect? Mate, The Nova sect butchered my bleeding settlement. They put their mind-controlled junk into the rest, led them away like cattle. I'm the only one that got away. So yeah, I know the Nova sect. I'm hunting them. I'm gonna make them pay.
We need a fighter like you on our side. If you help us save our friend, we'll help you take down the Nova sect.
So another new companion, Farrow, is now available for selection. Interesting, we didn't actually do any combat in this area yet, so that's a bit odd, but I will keep scavenging around. Picking up a note. Yeah. And I'll open this chest. I'll check out Pharaoh in a second. Might have some nice skills. What do we got? Some police armor. That seems like a decent amount of stuff, and extra throwing range is not bad. That's some pretty sturdy armor, though. I like that. Now, who's this? A police bot enforcer with 30 points of health. No, thank you. I'm just gonna keep walking around here and not even bother with these police enforcers. They're really strong looking. I will take the quarantine area key, though. Might get me out of the area. I'm gonna have to, aren't I? The police bot is not moving. It's only got 24 points of health, less than these guys, and only 1 point of armor, so we can't take it out in one turn, unless we stun it with a rush. Then we probably can. Alright, it's worth trying. We'll do it. Don't know if anybody heard that. Don't think they did. He's been knocked out. Now we're gonna walk up to him and just unload into him for a turn or two.
Yeah, I did that. Just stay away from me.
Enemy doesn't do anything because they're unconscious. And dead. Combat over. We can loot his corpse. A little bit of scrap. And now we can make our way through the building. Okay, time for our usual strategy. Police bot enforcer, level 25, 30 points of health, 2 points of armor. Missed, dang it. How'd I miss? He's like right next to me.
I'm gonna warn you again.
Tiny bit of damage, now it's his turn again. Ancient pistol again.
Yes.
He's got 15 points of health left. Now, Borman, you have the needle pistol. Even if you got a critical, it's not going to do enough damage to him. You need to EMP him, so fire twice. I think 2 chances of EMP here might be best.
Once more. Give yourself up.
Apparently we were found.
1033. Requesting emergency assistance.
Oh, he's got a jetpack. That's cool. And now everybody knows where we are, and we're probably screwed. Because there's a lot of police bot enforcers in the area with a small amount of armor and a lot of health. Alright, so also Dux is currently being stunned. Nah, I still got 1 point of health. Down on the ground, but 1 point of health. I guess he did get EMP'd, yeah. Dux is still taking electrical damage. Can't really move right now.
Have the right to remain silent.
Okay. Try and free Dux somehow. Let's see. Do I have an EMP grenade? I got a Molotov cocktail. That's pretty much it. I guess we'll try and hit this police bot that's stunning Dux. Critical hit. Dux is still taking damage though in the enemy turn.
Been deemed hazardous.
We'll just keep wailing on this police bot until we're free. Oh, Dux and Borman are both being stunned right now. Yep, yeah, great. Cool. Nah, see, this is an absolute nightmare right now, so we're just gonna... I really hate to save Scum, but we cannot win this battle. If they have disabling abilities on both of my teammates, draining them of health, and only Magnus can take a couple of shots, 1 shot per turn, maybe do a little bit of damage, it's just not gonna work. If you had given me that 4th or 5th teammate, so the odds weren't so out of my favor, I might be able to do this, but I can't, so we're gonna reload. Well, let's check out the squad now. Since we have Pharaoh after all, we'll swap her in and check out what she's got. She's got the boomstick, which, no, it's not a bad, it's level 2 boomstick, not a bad weapon to have. She comes with an own EMP grenade. I got a couple of those, maybe I should use those. Oh, I got that glitch where the menu completely freezes up. Still a really terrible glitch. Let's check out her mutations. Circuit Breaker disables a mechanical enemy for 1 turn. I think Dux actually has that ability unlocked too. I'm going to equip him with that, and then we're going to have Pharaoh. She'll have it as well. Yeah, when we're going after robots, I think this is the team we need to have, because Farrow and Dux can both disable robots for 1 turn. Seems important. Silent Assassin doubles critical chance when shooting whilst hidden. That's good to have, definitely. Gunslinger, shoot multiple targets using 1 AP. That's okay. She can eat corpses to restore health, and she can also get moth wings to fly like Dux does. Super tendons, so like the human number female, she can jump to high places. Frog legs, a little bit of health, that's not bad. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, we have braved the menu system, which has been prone to crashing the game, and we have given everybody the best stats I think we can give them. I now have Alpinist on Dux, which gives him the ability to have additional critical hit chance when he's above them. So if I decide to fly up in the air with my ability, it'll actually be useful for something. Also, he's got the ability to disable robots for 1 turn, as does the new character, the Fox, and Borman can always rush him down. So that's it, we can just one-on-one an enemy, and we can take him down however long it takes us, because Borman can rush him, and then we can stun him, and then we can stun him again. Let's try it out. This Police Bot Enforcer, level 25 with 30 points of health and 2 points of armor. If we do this correctly, it's just going to be us against him, and it'll be easy to take him down.
Does that hurt?
And now it's their turn, but nobody knows we're here, right? Yeah, it's just... Okay, here we go. And now Dux has to reload his weapon, so we'll do that. And now he can disable, with Circuit Breaker, this Police Bot. 75% chance to hit. Yeah, it's not guaranteed, but...
Now it's getting fun.
It worked. Disabled. So he's stunned and disabled, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem here.
What do you think about that?
Enemy turn, but nobody knows we're here.
Yeah.
Completely disabled. We've done it. We figured out the mathematical formula to destroy each enemy one-on-one. Now, it might be more difficult on a harder difficulty level because you don't get all of your abilities back once combat ends. You actually have to kill a few enemies, so... Yeah, I'm glad we're not playing on a harder difficulty
Once
level.
we cross these fields, keep your eyes open for an old tower. It's the Novosec's home base. They call it the Spear of Heaven. Hammond should be there.
Yeah, we probably should start making our way there, but now that I've unlocked the ability to kill these robots, once I figured out how to make it so easy, I kind of feel like I shouldn't pass up the opportunity. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's just start killing these robots. Immediately rush him. Knock him down. Nobody heard that. And now we'll just walk up and put bullets into him. This is our strategy.
Give up now and I'll go easy on ya. That score hurts.
Don't make a promise you can't keep. We're not going to go easy on him in the slightest. And there we go. Alright. And now we can take this little bit of weapons parts. Yeah, I guess we could just do that. There are so many robots in the area, we'll just pick them off one by one. It'll take some time, but it'll be a great way of getting some free scrap, and then we can go upgrade our weaponry. There we go. And that's done too. All right. Yeah, I was really worried to begin with, not that long ago, that this game was too difficult. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to beat it. But once I've unlocked a couple of key things, now I think we've fluxed the other way. Now it might be a little too easy. But I'm not going to complain. It means I can actually beat the game, and that's probably the most important thing. This another police bot enforcer. I was so scared of you 20 minutes ago, but now I know how to take you all out. Pharaoh's added another element to my group, and now you're not really a threat. Here we go. Police bot's down. I love it. And that enemy is destroyed now as well. Again, more free scrap. Dead. Okay, I've had my fill of killing robots in the area. There's still a few more, but we'll leave them for now. We're level 33, we got a bunch of upgrades, we got a bunch of scrap. We'll make our way back to the Ark, but first let's start making our way this way, so at least have it marked on our map, wherever this area is. Yeah, we're making our way towards Hammond. A lot of areas we could explore around here, but we're making our way towards some kind of barn, it looks like. welcome to a new area called the Cult Lands. Yes, I did stop by the Ark and I upgraded some of our weaponry. I bought a critical scope, which increases weapon damage on critical hits and things like that, so yeah, I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem in this new area, the Cult Lands. Quite a lovely place. I'm just seeing the surface of it though, so maybe it gets uglier the further we go.
Get this through your heads. The sacred mushrooms are not to be eaten. They can be used only for holy ritual.
Pharaoh, 24 points of health, Sect Hunter, Sect Tank. Some tough enemies, the tank in particular. Might need to swap out Farrow for the human again. Still making our way towards Hammond. Might be some good things inside this barn over... Yeah, this is definitely farmland. This is some farm, alright.
Where's the robot? You want to get me into trouble, do you? Find the robot!
A lot of enemies here. Lots of enemies to deal with. Or to avoid.
Looks like they found the perfect fertilizer for these mushrooms. Dead bodies.
Whoever here steals mushrooms will be punished severely.
Sect Shaman, 24 points of health, 1 point of armor. Whoa, about to spot us. Well, typical strategy is to rush him down with Boorman. I don't see any reason why this wouldn't work.
Serves you right.
You did it.
Loud Shaman. But he's down now, leveled up, level
Hey
34.
guys, come here.
And he didn't leave me any presents when he died, but that's fine. Because I don't think we're going to have too much trouble from this point on. I think next time we'll explore this area a bit more. There are a lot of enemies, but
Blessed be the ancients. Use my body as your vehicle.
we can keep picking them off one by one. As long as they keep patrolling around and straggling away from the group, they shouldn't be too easy to take out. So next time, that's what we'll do. We'll keep making our way towards Hammond and killing everything in our way. Well, not everything. Just the things that are isolated, because taking out single targets is easy now. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been Mutant Year Zero. Thank you for joining me.